Good morning, everyone. This is jomarhilario, and you are listening to the What to Have for an Effective Work at Home Setup webinar. This is a free webinar where we will detail to you the necessary technical and non technical requirements for running a work at home or home office. Are you ready? If you are ready, can you please let me know by saying, Yes, I'm ready? Type it in the questions box that you can find in your GoToWebinar control panel. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Pin. Thank you, Jing. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dang. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Pia. Thank you, Andre. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, Linidas. Thank you, John. Thank you, Venancio. Thank you, Cindy. And everybody else. Thank you so much for answering that question. We expect to be a full webinar today. We're going to run at probably hanggang 9:30, but I'm going to try to keep it inside 9 o'clock. I want to ask for a vote. Hi, Eric. 9:30 or 9 o'clock? Normally, you want to go for 9 o'clock. Well, let's see. What do you vote? Do you want to learn hanggang 9 o'clock or 9:30? 9 lang. Okay, let's start. Hi. Work at home setup. My name is Jomar Hilario. There's not much to introduce me. I teach people how to work from home, and it's been effective for the last 4 years. We've been sending people home earning more than that they are expecting to earn in an OFW job. They're earning dollars, they're at home, they're literally working parang employee pero hindi employee. And a lot of people don't know that they exist, medyo under the radar. This is not telecommuting like the TV feature sa GMA, sabi niya, work from home, telecommuting. No, 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 no. This is not telecommuting. Telecommuting means you are an employee, like for IBM, for example, they do telecommuting. And ito, talagang ano ka, you're at home, you're not an employee, ang client mo, can everybody say client? Ang client mo nasa ibang bansa. Normally nasa ibang bansa, normally foreigner. Tapos hindi mo siya boss. Kasi if you don't like the client, you just fire the client. Can everybody type the word fire the client? Unlike pag IBM telecommuter ka, taling-tali ka doon sa company. Taling-tali ka sa kanya kung galit sa yung boss mo, lagot ka, mga ganong klase, no? So, it's not an employment contract, it's a contractual freelancer type na contract. We don't call it freelancer because the name has connotation that freelancers must be free, right? I mean, they should fire free. They should not charge money. Yun ang problema sa word ng freelancing eh. Sabihin ng mga pilosopo, freelancer ka, di ba? Dapat ang services mo free. O, di ba? So the virtual assistant world, which is where we live in, we actually act like assistants. Minsan, ang assistant, director, manager, assistant pa rin. We act like as an assistant for anything internet-related na pwedeng gawin sa bahay for our foreign clients. Minsan, local clients. Like me, I have virtual assistants. So I'm called a local client. Now, each one of us, we need to have a home office setup. Kung hindi magandang home office setup, we actually suffer. That's why we have this updated version of today's topic. Hi, Anna. So let's go and start. No, the very first thing we need to talk about is, wait, ayaw mag-react ng aking, walang shortcut. Okay, natanggal ang shortcut. Kakainis naman. Which means you guys have to suffer through this thing. Sandali La 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 la. So, I'm going to discuss this. Just ignore the screen. Okay. I'm going to discuss there are only two parts to preparing yourself to working from home. Can you say two? There are two parts. Can you type the word two in your chat room? When you work from home, the two parts are your stuff and you. So remember, we're gonna talk about two things: your stuff, yung gamit mo, at saka ikaw. So if you're expecting you're gonna have to be, we are going to discuss only about computer stuff. Surprise, hindi. We're also going to talk about yung ikaw, how to prepare yourself. I need a survey. I want to ask you guys, what is your opinion? How do you prepare yourself to work from home? Anong opinion nyo? Can you just answer para alam ko, may idea ko what the crowd knows? I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, I'm back. So sabi nila, I'm just gonna repeat some of the answers that are given. I'm also gonna give you the answer, the answer that I feel is the right answer. There is a wrong and right answer because there is a right and wrong process to this. Quit my job, learn basic internet, learn new skills, psych yourself up for the challenge. Pwede. Mind setting, skills, right mindset, discipline to work without anyone telling me, hoy, bangon at magtrabaho ka. Good. Right attitude, willing to learn, complete computer setup. I'm asking about the mind. Right attitude. Yeah. What kind of attitude do you think? Buying the necessary stuff, preparing myself to be technically skilled. Yeah, that's correct. Having to be uh, research, training, feasibility, determine. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for your answers. I will be giving you my interpretation of what I think is the proper way to prepare yourself. Okay. Every one of your answers are correct, but let me just simply rephrase it later pag na-discuss ko na, okay? Very good. Willpower, very correct. Perseverance, very correct. Okay, so let's go first to the technical part. I'm gonna leave your answers for a while and go to the technical. So here is the answer to your question on two parts, your stuff and then yourself. The first thing we're gonna talk about will be the computers, okay? Ang buhay kasi ng virtual assistant or online worker, even an online entrepreneur now, is the computer. That's required. Now, the first discussion is about the memory of the computer. Having said the first topic, I need to ask you guys, what do you think is more important? The computer is inexpensive or the computer is fast? Halimbawa, magkaiba yun. The computer is inexpensive or the computer is fast? Ang tingin nyo, kunyari you're trying to judge a contest between an inexpensive computer and a fast computer, what do you think is important? Very good. Unanimously, everybody is saying fast. So almost everything I'm going to recommend tonight is is to help your computer become faster. A fast computer means you work faster. If you work faster, you have more time to do whatever you want to do. Even if that thing means you want to surf the internet more, like gusto mo pa maglaro ng Minecraft, because mabilis yung computer mo, you can finish work faster. So thank you very much for agreeing. So when you select a computer for memory, yung computer memory, you get as much as you can. Memory is described in gigabytes. So ngayon, ang computer, umaabot na siya ng 16 gigabytes. Medyo, in my mind, overkill na yun, yung 16 gigabytes. But, pwede na 6 gigabytes. 16 gigabytes, medyo overkill na yan. 6 GB ang tawag nila. Pwede na rin 4 gigabytes. Pwede na rin 6 gigabytes. Around that number would be good enough for your computer to work for you in today's world. Okay? So, ganyan, kung bibili ka ng bagong computer. Yes, may recording ito. Now, let's talk about the computer hard disk. Everybody knows what I mean by computer hard disk. That's where you store your files. Okay? Store your files. So the hard disk, dati when you buy a hard disk, no, it's expressed also in gigabytes. So kaya minsan malilito ka eh. Yung hard disk gigabytes, yung memory gigabytes. In today's world, actually ang hard disk is naka-terabytes na. Terabytes. So 1,000 gigabytes equals 1 terabyte. So, ngayon, yung mga hard disk ganyan, terabyte. So, 1 tera, 2 tera. Can everybody say tera? So, ganyan magsalita yung mga tao pag bumibili ng hard disk. So, hindi ka bibili ng 16 gigabyte na hard disk. That would be weird, okay? Parang sinabi mong bumili ka ng Samsung Galaxy na 16 gigabytes. Hindi. Normally, ang hard disk is talked about in terabytes na. Meron pa rin mga hard disk na gigabytes. Okay? Now, today, I'm going to recommend to you wag bumili ng hard disk. The hard disk or the HDD is now being replaced by the SSD or the mas mabilis na drive. Super speed drive. Hindi siya super speed drive, pero mas madaling tandaan eh. So, huwag kang bibili ng HDD or hard disk. Okay? Bibili ka ng SSD, which would be, it's actually called solid state drive. Panoodin niyo mabuti ha. Pero pangit yan. So, papalitan ko siya. Gawin ko siyang super speed drive. Invento ko lang to ha. Kasi, lumang technology na ang hard disk. Bagong technology yung SSD. Now, to show you how much hard disks are today, I took this from a website, Philippines lang. Ang 1 terabyte na hard disk ngayon is about 3,000, 4,000, 3,000, 3,500. Tapos, 2 terabytes yung sa gitna would be 5,000. So, pwede na, no? So, I'm recommending wag na kayong bumili dito. Okay? Wag na kayong bumili. Hi, Amador. Wag na kayong bibili dito sa hard disk. Instead, you go look at the list on solid-state drives or SSDs. Now, I want you to take a look at the list first before I say anything. Okay, this is a list of SSDs. You can see the prices are not as cheap as the hard disk na nasa 3,000, 4,000. Ito, merong 3,000, merong 4,000, pero there are only 120 gigabytes. And the biggest you can find here is the Intel SSD 240 gigabytes, around 10,000 pesos. I asked you earlier, are you guys happy with fast? You said yes. Fast is more important than inexpensive. My recommendation is if you have a computer today and you want to say Merry Christmas to yourself, bilhin mo yung SSD. Any SSD na afford mo, palitan mo na yung hard disk mo. Pwede naman eh. Wag ikaw gumawa syempre, paggawa mo sa technician. Palitan mo yung hard disk mo with an SSD, and if you can afford the 9,000 peso SSD, go for it. Magiging 240 gigabytes siya. Hindi siya 1 terabyte, but 1/4 of the capacity. So, kung kasya ang 10 files na malalaki sa isang 1 terabyte, ngayon ang kasya na lang 2.5. Of course, I'm not talking about pieces, I'm talking about gigabytes, okay? So, why should you get an SSD rather than a hard disk? This is based on the fact that if you get an SSD, your life will become much faster sa mundo sa harap ng computer mo. On the bottom would be a hard disk. Normally, when you buy a computer, it's running a Seagate Momentus. It takes 4 seconds to launch PowerPoint. An SSD takes about more than 1 second to launch. Now, sabi mo, Jomar, konti lang naman 3-second difference, di ba? Kasi the shorter the bar, the faster it is. Unfortunately, it's faster in anything. Hindi lang siya pagbukas ng files, pag-save ng files, pag-delete ng files, pag-open ng computer, pag-reboot ng computer, it's always faster. So yung savings mo ng seconds dito, seconds doon, seconds dito, seconds, become several hours in the long run. Who would want to get back some lost hours sa buhay nila? Sino meron ba ditong interesadong hindi kayo naghihintay sa harap ng computer, instead you are doing something that you love instead of waiting for the computer to finish something na seconds ang difference. Diba? Plus, hindi mainit ang SSD. Hindi mainit ang SSD. So, kung yung laptop nyo, pinilitan mo ng SSD, tama, Dexter, mas magiging efficient ang battery kasi hindi matakaw sa baterya ang SSD kesa sa hard disk. Plus, isa pang bonus, pag nalaglag yung laptop mo, hindi na normal na nasisira ang SSD compared sa hard disk. Because SSDs are like yung mga tablets nyo o cellphones nyo. Di ba pag nagbagsak kayo ng cellphone, nabubura yung contacts? Tingin nyo. Nabubura ba yung contacts? Pag bumagsak yung hindi naman nasira yung phone mo, kasi naka-SSD yan eh. Essentially, naka-memory siya. Para yung SSD, ang laman niyan, memory. Or flash memory ang tawag. Yun din ang laman ng mga phones nyo. Essentially, para kayo naka-SSD. Parang. Now, kung kailangan mo naman ng maraming data, maraming space, meron ka namang hard disk, pwede kang bumili ng hard disk. Bili ka na lang ng hard disk, gawin mong external. my advice is get yourself an SSD para everything you do is always fast. Okay? So, yon. Okay? Windows pa rin yan or Macintosh. Wala namang diferensya kung lalagay mo dyan, Windows or Macintosh. Okay lang yan. Kung kaya mo mag-slave, go ahead slave. Kung kaya mo mag-hybrid, go ahead hybrid. Ang suggestion ko, use pure SSD. Tapos yung hard disk mo na tatanggalin sa computer mo, palagyan mo na lang ng enclosure. Ang tawag doon bahay, enclosure. Tapos gawin mo siyang external drive. Yung dati mong hard disk. Pareho kayong naka-Windows. So, wag nyo gagawin ito sa bahay kung di nyo alam. Papagawa nyo just like Nishan. Si Jomar ay naka-hard disk at naka-SSD. I'm using both. Pero kung gusto ko talaga mabilis, naka-SSD ako. Okay? Data files on the you use the SSD for the Windows and the Macintosh and the Linux. Tapos pag nag-work ka on something, ilagay mo pa rin sa SSD. Siyempre. Pero pag hindi mo na ginagawa yung, halimbawa, last year's files, last month's files, ilagay mo na sa hard disk, layo. Huwag mo na ilagay sa SSD para hindi puno yung SSD. Yeah, pinapagawa ko, kung naka-Macintosh ka, pinapagawa ko yun sa Macintosh Center para para mag-install. Sila nag-install, libre naman eh. Even pag bumili ka naman sa mga Vilman, sila naman mag-install, libre din naman eh. Wala akong alam na brand na maganda o hindi maganda. Tingnan nyo na lang sa mga websites ng mga local distributors. Nasa internet naman yun. Pinakita sa inyo yung listahan, sa internet ko lang din kinuha yan eh. Local distributor yan, no? Hindi ko sabihin yung pangalan, hindi naman sila nag-sponsor eh. Hanap na lang kayo sa mga tindahan ng SSD. I suggest go online first and call the store before inquiring. Okay? Pwede ka rin mag-external ng SSD. Pero mas maganda, internal mo para walang dumadangle sa computer mo. Pag na-external ka ng SSD, mabagal pa rin ang trabaho mo. Kasi naka-internal ka na hard disk. The point really is to use an SSD for your Windows. Yung internal. Okay, thank you very much. So, if you're looking for SSDs to buy, isulit nyo na lang. Okay, docs? Thank you. So, next would be USB. Now, akala nyo, minsan hindi importante, no? Ako, bibilin ko siya sa sulit. May nagbebenta ng mga SSD sa sulit, mura lang eh. Kalahating terabyte na SSD, so that's 480 gigabytes, so 16,000 pesos. Mura lang sa sulit. Ginugol ko lang. Now, isa sa mga things na pinapasok mo sa computer mo would be your USB, yung mga USB thumb drive. Now, today, there's an announced 3.1 na USB. Ang ginagamit natin ngayon, USB 2 at saka USB 3 normally. Yun yung mga thumb drive. Nakakita naman kayo ng thumb drive, di ba? Malalaman mo kung nakamabilis ka kung yung USB mo ay blue. Yung USB na saksakan, kung kulay blue yan and Windows yung computer mo, yan yung USB 3. Pag kulay hindi blue yan, that's 1 or 2 lang yan, mabagal. Para ma-embrace mo yung difference ng speed. Now, pag nag-transfer ka ng files sa computer mo, sa computer ng ibang tao, no? Para maintindihan mo yung difference ng speed, tingnan mo dito, USB 2, kulelat. USB 3 is like 10 times faster. Ito yung USB 2, 480 Mbps, 5 gigabytes per second. Mabilis talaga ang USB 3 compared sa USB 2. Itong Thunderbolt, Macintosh lang yan eh. So, yung USB 3.1 na nire-develop nila, baka next year palalabas yun. Mas mabilis pa yon. So, it spells the difference between nakopya mo na ba o hindi mo nakopya kung gagamit ka ng lumang USB. Gusto mo naman bumili, di bilhin mo na yung USB 3, yung kulay blue. Macintosh, kahit na naka-3 yan, hindi pa rin yan blue. Wala pa rin color. Tanungin mo na lang yung technician or Google mo na lang yung specs para malaman mo kung naka-3 yung Macintosh mo. All new Macintosh computers run on USB 3. Okay, looks. Now, let's talk about the computer model. Okay, computer model, tanong. Netbook, laptop, tablet. Number 1, work from home, hindi tablet. Hindi andar ang tablet sa work from home. Mabagal. Hindi dahil mabagal ang tablet, mabagal ang maging work mo kasi hindi naman design ng tablet for dual tasking. Yung dalawa. Sabi mo, ay, kaya yan ng Samsung. Mahihirapan ka lang kasi nga hindi siya designed for handling maraming files. Hindi dual tasking, multitasking. Okay? So, use a netbook, use a laptop, use a desktop, but don't use a tablet. Okay, dokes? So, okay lang netbook as long as kaya mong lagyan ng SSD. Kung hindi, mag-laptop ka na lang or mag-desktop ka. Okay. Next, computer monitor. Hindi naman gaanong kaimportante na 50 inches yan o 27 inches yan. Mas efficient kung mas malaki yung monitor. Nga lang, kung meron ka namang TV sa bahay na hindi ginagamit, idikit mo na lang yung computer mo sa TV. Kasi yung TV, meron siyang VGA connector. Okay? Bibili ka lang ng VGA connector, meron ka ng instant ubod ng laking monitor. Lalo na kung naka-netbook ka. So, bibili ka ng VGA connector. Sa Macintosh, meron yan. Sa Windows, meron yan. So, para may malaki kang monitor sa bahay. Pag nasa labas ka, may laptop ka. Pag nasa bahay ka, dikit mo siya sa TV. Or bili ka ng monitor na at least 21 inches. Okay, looks? Okay, if you have the budget, go for 27. Next, keyboard, mouse, and trackpad. Trackpad, hindi napansin ko na huwag kayong gumamit ng trackpad. Recommendation ko lang, kung nakadikit yung trackpad sa laptop, iinit yan. Kung nakadikit ang keyboard sa laptop, iinit yan. Pag naka-laptop ka buong magdamag, ang init ng kamay mo, hindi siya healthy. Can everybody type, healthy ako? hindi talaga maganda na namamaga yung kamay mo magdamag. Okay? Gusto mo mamaga yung kamay mo, nakakamagayan kasi you're touching something that's hot the whole time. So, hindi mo napapansin na yung nerves mo nasasanay sa heat, hindi maganda yon. So, bibili ka ng external keyboard, external mouse. Trackpad, huwag ka na bumili ng external trackpad. Ang problema kasi sa external trackpad, kailangan flat na flat yung surface mo, tapos matigas. Di ba yung mouse, pwede mo ipaandar sa malambot na surface, pwede mo idaan sa katawan mo, aandar yung mouse. Ang trackpad, hindi yan aandar kung malambot yung surface. Malambot, meaning yung skin mo, yung tabletop mo na malambot, kailangan still eh. So ang recommendation ko, external keyboard, external mouse, walang trackpad. You're not supposed to use the laptop's mouse, keyboard, and trackpad. You're supposed to get external ones. Okay? Kung magwa-wireless ka na mouse and keyboard, I do suggest you get yourself a backup na may wires. Pag naubusan ka po ng baterya at nasa labas ka, hindi na-andar yan. Wala ka ng baterya eh. Yeah? Naka-wireless ka. So, gagamitin mo yung laptop na na keyboard, yung laptop na mouse, na trackpad. If you use that, I don't recommend to use it for an extended period of time. Okay, docs? Next, internet connection. Di ba? Internet connection mo, minimum mo dapat 1.5 Mbps if you want to run an efficient operation. Ngayon, pag mababa yung binabayaran mo sa internet, tapos sinungaling pa yung provider mo, yung minimum na 1.5 Mbps, baka 700 kbps lang yan. Or a little bit more than half of what you're actually paying. I don't know if today, sa inyo ba, alam nyo kung ano yung Mbps ninyo? To find out yung Mbps ninyo, punta kayo sa speedtest.net. Tapos, i-run mo yung test doon. Tingnan mo kung anong Mbps ninyo. Tapos, do this several times in a week para malaman mo kung gaano kabilis talaga yung binibili mo. Okay? Kasi minsan sabihin siya, sir, up to ano yan? Up to ganyan-ganyan po yan. Pag sinabing up to, isabihin hindi totoo yun. Punta ka sa speedtest.net para malaman mo yung actual na speed na binibili mo. Tapos kung less than 1.5 yung actual, taasan mo. Okay? So personally, it will depend on your location talaga. So iba-ibang services, iba-ibang location, iba ang speed. So try to do the speed test kung saan ka normally nag-work. Okay, folks? So yun talaga ang sagot dun. Thank you. Next, Wi-Fi sa bahay. Wi-Fi N, Wi-Fi AC. Ano ba yan? Pag tumingin ka ngayon ng mga Wi-Fi standards, may nakalagay A, B, G, A, and C. Ang importante lang pansin dyan, pag nakita mo yung mga ganyan, parang ang ganda tingnan, wag mong pansinin yung ABG kasi sobrang bagal. Tingnan mo naman yung graph. Yung graph naman is the shorter the bad. Diba? Ang bagal, gabagal. Diba? ABG. Wag na yan. Noon, mabilis. Yun yung N. Noon, mabilis. Ngayon, Ay, Koya, mabilis na ang AC. Unfortunately, ang Wi-Fi AC, hindi pa siya available sa Windows masyado. Mostly Macs pa lang. Pero you should expect by next year, kung bibili ka ng Wi-Fi router, bibili ka ng computer na may Wi-Fi, dapat Wi-Fi AC na yung kanyang speed. Okay? Wi-Fi AC na dapat ang kanyang speed. Tatanungin mo yan sa mga technician. Ito bang computer laptop na to may Wi-Fi? Anong Wi-Fi niya? Sir, N yan. Mabilis na yan. Kita nyo naman, 3 times faster ang N. Ang AC ay Koya kesa sa noon mabilis N. So, hindi talaga mabilis masyado ang AC. Though, pag hindi ka naman naka-router, yung router yung may sungay na device, dun lumalabas yung Wi-Fi. Useless naman yung yung computer mo na naka-AC. Of course, bumili ka na ng AC kung bibili ka rin lang ng computer na bago para pag bili mo ng Wi-Fi router na magkano lang ba? 3,000. AC na, mabilis na rin sa loob ng bahay. Yun. Now again, we are biased to speed. Kung gusto mong bumilis yung pag-download ng stuff sa internet, gusto mong pag nagta-transfer ka between computer sa bahay mo, gusto mo mabilis eh. Tama ba? Sabihin nyo nga, yes, gusto ko mabilis. Kaya ito tinuturo ko sa inyo, mas mabilis na setup. Thank you very much. Okay, next is, okay, thank you. Tapos na tayo sa technical. Puntahan natin yung U. Mas importante po ang U. Do you agree? Mas importante ang technical, your stuff. First, in my mind, no? Processor, useless yung processor. Dinuloko lang kayo ng mga processor na yan. Hindi pinapansin yan. Huwag niyong pansinin yung processor speed. Pag naka i3, naka i5, naka i7 ako, walang difference. Ang alam mo kung ano bibigay ng difference? SSD. Yan ang magbibigay sa'yo ng speed boost, hindi processor. Ang tawag dyan sa processor i3, i5, i7, type nyo lahat marketing. Marketing. Kasi we're doing this for work from home. Hindi tayo naglalaro ng Diablo at saka ng Crisis. Alam niyo mga laro yan computer games, mga Citadel. Hindi tayo naglalaro. So, yung mga hindi importante sa atin, i3, i7, i5. Video editing, I do video editing every day of my life. I'm running an i7 on a video editing. Mas mabilis pa yung i3 ko na Mac na may SSD kesa sa i7 na naka-hard disk. Oha, 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 oha. Kasi, imagine nyo naman, ang video, sinusulat yan sa hard disk. Di ba? Sinusulat yan, tapos binabasa yan sa hard disk. Talagang babagal yan kung malalaki files mo. Ay, ano ba yung files ko? 8 hours na video. Tapos, papaprocess ko siya sa i7 na MacBook Pro. Hirap ang MacBook Pro. Tapos na yung tapos na yung MacBook Air na naka-SSD. Same file. So, it's really the SSD that counts. Naka i7 yung MacBook Pro ko, top of the line. Wala. Hindi talaga nakatulong. Now, it also helps kung marami ang memory mo. Alam niyo bang mas marami ang memory ng MacBook Pro na naka i7 kaysa dun sa MacBook Air. Pero dahil may SSD, kaya bumilis. Pero okay lang kung gusto niyo magpa-deceive sa marketing. Nasa sa inyo yan. Marketing, marketing, marketing. Tingnan nyo naman kasi ang difference. Pag 1 second lang ang task ng SSD, tas 5 seconds sa hard disk, tas like 5 times slower ang hard disk. Okay? So, go for one na may SSD. Tinutulungan ko na nga kayo makatipid, di kayo talaga. Now, question, ano mas importante? Ikaw o yung gamit mo? Pagdating sa work at home setup, ano mas importante? Ikaw o gamit mo? What do you think? Hoy, yung iba ano yan? Safe. Pareho. Hindi pareho. Bigyan kita ng magandang gamit. Hindi ka naman handa. Gagawin mo? Wala kang gana, wala kang dahilan, takot ka, na nilalait ka ng lola mo, nanay mo, hindi ka tapos, tapos nag-aaral, nagtatrabaho ka sa internet, yung mga ganun. Wala. Aanin mo yung gamit kung wala ka naman dahilan. Number one requirement, sabi ni Bo, kilala niyo si Bo Sanchez, dapat alam mo kung bakit ka nag-work from home. Dapat alam mo. Pag hindi mo alam, isulat nyo ngayon, ito ang dahilan kung bakit ako nag-work from home. Dapat nakasulat yan. Kung hindi nakasulat, naka-poster. Kung hindi naka-poster, ginawan mo ng kanta. Kung hindi mo ginawa ng kanta, ginawan mo ng tula. Kung hindi mo ginawa yun, ginawan mo ng write-up kung bakit ka nag-work from home. Assignment number 1, isulat nyo ang detail kung bakit ka nag-work from home. Hindi pwedeng one word, family, time. Hindi pwedeng ganoon. Kailangan sentences, paragraphs. O clear ba? Requirement number 1, para sa work from home setup, you know why you're doing this. And it's in detail. Okay? Detailed reason. Pwede ba? Okay ba? Pakisulat nga yung words, detailed reason. Reason. Even if you're selling in the internet, give yourself a detailed written reason why you're doing it. And it should be written. Pag written, hindi bond paper, notebook. Yung kwaderno. Okay. So yan ang number 1 requirement. Then we could go into more details. Okay? This will determine if you're going to use that computer to play computer games, surf the internet, get lost in YouTube, or really make money by selling services or products. Okay, sobrang detail. Okay, mamaya malalaman nyo ba't kailangan nun. So how do you prepare yourself aside from making that detailed reason? Now, number one way to prepare is consume books and audiobooks. I'm about to tell you the actual books you will get. Ready? The actual books you will get. Audiobooks and books, whatever. Pareho lang. So, requirement number 2, aside from the reason, you need books and audiobooks. So, example, you need the book na ang pangalan ay Made to Stick. Now, before I even go to the others, no, here's the background of this. Merong mga taong mga successful, no, ang ginagawa nila, minsan sa Entrepreneur Magazine, pinapakita nila yung kanilang mga bookshelf na this is what my bookshelf contains, mga ganyan-ganyan, ano. Minsan may mga blog post sila. Ito yung mga books na binabasa ko that made me successful. Okay? Sila Tim Ferriss, sila Gary Kawasaki, may-ari ng Dropbox, sila Jeff Bezos, may-ari ng Amazon, si Donald Trump, si Gary Kawasaki. All these mentors and gurus and authors, no, they exposed yung kanilang mga favorite books or mga binabasa nila. And I noticed that this book was always there. Madalas, hi Jasmine, Ancheta, madalas itong libro na to nag-appear dun sa listahan ng mga mentors and gurus. So Made to Stick by Chip Heath and Dan Heath. This is, you either get this in book form or audiobook form. Basta get it. It talks about how to make messages that people will remember. Very critical. Number 2 book is Pitch Anything. This helps you sell. Pero hindi to yung typical selling book na alam mo na how to sell. Ganyan. This is all about persuading and psychology. Very interesting books. Okay? It's also new. Pitch Anything. Merong YouTube channel si Oren Claff, yung author. Walang sense po yung YouTube channel niya. Wala pong sense. I have all the videos. 4 lang. Walang sense. Basahin nyo na lang yung libro. Okay? Hindi nakakatulong yung YouTube channel ni Oren Claff. So go get the Pitch Anything book. Next would be the No BS Wealth Attraction in the New Economy. Now, this represents all the Dan Kennedy books. You must have a copy of the audiobook or the real book ni Dan Kennedy. You're preparing yourself for online business. You need to learn all the concepts of marketing. Yan. Okay. These books are available kung saan-saan. Iba-iba. Now, Rework is a startup. Yung nagsisimula pa lang, it's a super simple book. May drawing, may words. May drawing, may words. Every other page may drawing. So, ang bilis makatapos ng libro na to. Sa bookstore nakatayo ka, natapos mo na yung libro. So, in my mind, don't read it in the bookstore. Get it, get your own copy, and then read it pa ulit-ulit. Kasi madaling basahin talaga. Sobrang bilis. Now, this allows you to think properly kasi nagsisimula ka pa lang. This is designed for people who's just beginning. Now, the next 3 books are super famous sa lahat ng entrepreneurs na nag-succeed. Si Blink ni Malcolm Gladwell, which is about making quick judgments. Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, which is about preparing yourself for success. And, nakalimutan ko isa pang book niya. Blink, Tipping Point. Wala akong kopya. Tipping Point is another book which talks about making big changes in the world. So, lahat ng tatlong Malcolm Gladwell, except for the latest book on David and Goliath, I recommend that. Except for the latest book, okay, ni Malcolm Gladwell. Another one is In the Plex. Since we are living in a Google world, you need to read In the Plex because this helps you understand saan ba nanggagaling ang Google. Bakit ba ang laki-laki nila? And how will the world be changed by Google? We are being changed by Google. You need to understand that. Okay? And the next book is The 4-Hour Workweek. Sino dito ang hindi pa nababasa ang libro na to more than once? The 4-Hour Workweek is the book that describes exactly what I am doing and what virtual assistants are doing. This is a book on online marketers and virtual assistants. And everybody who, para siyang Think Rich, para siyang truly, ano yun? Rich Dad Poor Dad for the online marketing world. Okay? So the virtual assistant world is here and the online marketing world is here. So if you want to sell products online, ito yan. If you want to serve as a virtual assistant, nandito yan. Okay? So yan yung books na kailangan nyo. So, since nandito tayo kay Tim Ferriss, I'm gonna answer the question, how did Tim Ferriss still sell his stuff? Kasi somehow, I'm getting the impression that people did not get it eh. Okay. This is a best-selling book, si 4-Hour Workweek. Anybody here has not heard of it? Can you just tell me? Haven't heard of it. Lagay mo lang dyan sa chat room. Because it's a best-selling book that teaches people how to become free from the 9 to 5, live anywhere, join the new rich. So you haven't read this book. Now, si Timothy Ferriss, he's actually a mentee. Can you say mentee? Mentee, yung mentor niya si Jack Canfield. Kilala niyo po si Jack Canfield, yung gumawa ng Chicken Soup for the Soul? Kilala niyo siya? Chicken Soup for the Soul? Yan. So si Tim Ferriss, mentee siya ni Jack Canfield. So tinuturuan ni Jack Canfield si Tim na yumaman, ganyan. So, if you have the copy of the book, The Success Principles, nandun si, Principles. Nandun si Tim Ferriss actually. Hindi mo lang napapansin. Sa mga story siya doon. Okay? So, nung minimentor siya ni Jack Canfield, ang naging result niyan is he wanted to create a book, and this is the resulting book, no, which teaches you na yes, you can leave your boss, you can earn online and use virtual assistants from India and the Philippines para mabuhay ka ng masaya, na free ka from office work. This is what the book, this is like the Bible of our industry today. Ngayon, how did Tim Ferriss become so famous? How did he sell this book? Kasi this is his first book. Alam niyo ginawa niya. Is anybody interested to know how did an unknown person, no? Unknown siya. Bodybuilder siya. Bodybuilder, nagbebenta siya ng mga food supplements for bodybuilders. That's what he does. He's a bodybuilder. He sells food supplements for bodybuilders. And then he made this book because yung food supplements na binibenta niya sa internet allowed him to travel the world and do very interesting things. Tapos yung kwento ng buhay niya nandiyan sa 4-Hour Workweek. But he doesn't have an artist background. Wala siyang art background, wala siyang best-selling background. Hindi rin siya, bodybuilder siya. Hindi rin siya famous na in-endorse ni Oprah. So, paano niya nabenta tong libro na to? Mabibilisan ko na lang kasi si Rudy lang interesado pa paano niya nabenta yung libro niya. Ang ginawa ni Tim Ferriss, nakapagkaibigan siya sa mga bloggers physically, went to Silicon Valley, yung sa Amerika, sa San Francisco. He went to the meetings of the bloggers and the startup owners, the mga company owners, and that meeting is called South by Southwest. South by Southwest. Have you heard of this meeting? Para siyang Kerigma Conference, pero for arts, independent bands, independent films, and computer programmers. So, this is done in Austin, Texas. Pag nandito kayo sa mundo ng online marketer, alam na alam mo dapat yung South by Southwest. And ang ginawa niya, nakipag-inuman siya doon sa bar with all these famous company owners and bloggers. Pero he did this 1 year. Can you type 1 year? He did this 1 year before selling his book. 1 year. So, nakapag-friends muna siya sa katutak. Pagkatapos ng friends siya, nung time na mag-launch yung book, Friends na sila, di ba? Ano sinabi niya? Ano sinabi niya nung after kilala niya ng 1 year, mga influential people, di ba? Hey, by the way, I have this book. Would you like to have a copy and review it? Vlogger, di ba? Company owner, di ba? Ano nangyari? Ang title ng book ganito. Ang mga friends niya, mga stressed out people eh. Ito, Live Anywhere, Escape the 9 to 5. Nagustuhan nila? Hindi. Nagustuhan. Anong ginawa nila? Pinost nila sa internet. Grabe, ang ganda ng libro na to! Tapos, bestseller. Bakit naging bestseller? Binigyan niya na free copy yung friends niya. Influential people yon. In-endorse siya. Bakit? Kilala siya eh. Bakit siya kilala? Nakapag-inuman siya for 1 year. 1 year in the past. Nakapag-inuman siya, nakapag-friend siya. Friends sila sa Twitter. Yun. Okay, so yun. Dahil sa sobrang kanya, naging #1 New York Times bestseller. And I don't know how many thousands of units is that. Pero New York Times siya. Okay? Magiging friends. Yun ang secret ni Tim Ferriss. So if anybody wants to do what he did, notice he did not do online marketing. He did person-to-person marketing. Okay, so kung gusto nyo gayahin si Tim Ferriss, person-to-person marketing. Yan din ang ginawa ni Brendan Burchard, by the way. Person-to-person marketing. Ang style naman ni Brendan, sasabihin ko sa inyo, mamaya. Okay, bigyan ko ng opportunity para malaman yan. Okay? So, yan yung books. Okay, let's go back to you. Okay? So, ito dadagdag ko sa habit. You should also read inspirational stuff. Like The Habit. This copy, by the way, is the illustrated version. So, ito yung comics version ng The Habit. So, aside from reading business books, basa ka din ng mga big classics kasi nakakatulong yun sa creativity. Can you type creativity? Ninyo. Kasi sobrang importante po ang creativity. Pakiulit, sobrang importante po ang creativity. You need to read also mga creative stuff na ganyan, creative books. Like the Tolkien's The Hobbit. And this is a comics comics. So kaya nga creative. Sobrang importante talaga niyan. Hindi pwedeng business lang, hindi pwedeng marketing lang, pati creativity. Di ba? Okay. So, books, audiobooks, comics, yan. Okay. Next, we're preparing yourself. So, ito yung susunod. After preparing your reason, you prepare your books, para yung mind mo maayos, audiobooks. Now, you have to start hanging out with the right people. Ang ibig sabihin nito, okay, is yung mga taong magnenega sa'yo ay you love them from afar. Sabi nga ni Bo, love them from afar. Sinong magne-negative sa'yo pag ina-pursue mo yung online? Relatives na hindi naintindihan yung internet. Relatives na hindi alam yung VA. Friends na hindi na alam yung VA. Akala nila scam. Friends na akala nag-aaksaya ka ng oras sa Facebook. Boss mo, kasi ayaw nilang mag-work ka on the side. Gusto nila magtrabaho ka hanggang mamatay ka sa office mo. Iba yung gusto nila mamatay ka sa office. Gawin mo lahat para sa kumpanya. Yan. Yan magnenega sa'yo. And you will have to replace them or love them from afar. Yes, like sila Grace. Hindi ko sasabihin sa inyo kung sinong Grace. Basta may anak siya, ang pangalan si Joyce. Hindi na sila pwedeng pumunta sa mga reunion kasi nininega lang sila ng mga tao. Kumikita sila sa internet, pero nininega lang sila ng mga tao. Goodness gracious. Hindi mo na kailangan samahan ng mga taong nagnenega sa'yo. Instead, you will replace them. How will you replace the people you once loved near? By getting more people to love near. And you find them in seminars and events. Okay? Kaya dyan pumapasok ang value ng seminars. And I don't mean just locally. Pwede kang mag-abroad. Pwede kung gusto mo mag-abroad. Like, nagsimula ako abroad, di ba? Abroad seminars. Kasi wala namang tuturo sa Pilipinas noon eh. Hindi pa ako gumawa ngayon, wala magtuturo ngayon. So, seminars and workshops. For example, mayroon akong VA seminar sa March 22. VA Summit. Punta kayo doon, di ba? Tapos sa VA Summit, hindi kayo pwede pumunta. Pero sa March 22, pwede kayo pumunta sa VA Seminar 101. This is a completely new VA seminar. It's going to be targeted towards a certain niche topic, a certain topic na lahat ng tuturo dito bago. Okay? Strategy pa rin to ng getting to an online work pero getting a specific job. I will tell you more details about it eventually. Okay? So, hindi na siya February 1. I moved it to March 22 to give you time. I moved it to March 22. Okay, dokes? Hindi ko na siya ginawang March 1, February 28. March 22 na po siya. Salamat po. Thank you. Tapos, I also have a planning workshop. Okay, live workshop. Now, this planning workshop will be in January 20 to 25. Kung napapansin nyo, 6 days po yan. Because most people don't have written plans. So, anong gagawin natin? Asahan ko ba na may written plans kayo, di ba? Siyempre, hindi, no? So, gagawa na lang ako ng paraan para magka-written plans kayong lahat. Do you know why you should have written plans? Sabi mo, yes, I want to know why I should have written plans. Yes, I want to know na lang i-type nyo. Yes, I want to know. Because, pag written ang plans, 80% successful ka na. Ganun. Ganun. Ewan ko, hindi ako gumawa ng rule na yun eh. Pag written ang plans, 80% successful ka na. Okay, lalo na kung detalye. Now, it's 6 days because yung January to 20 to 24, gabi yan. Gabi-gabi, for 2 hours, we're going to do a short webinar. Okay? Mga 20 minutes lang. Tapos, I'm going to leave you for about 1.5 hours doing your written plan on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. Okay ba? So, 4 days na, 5 days pala, January 20 to 24, gabi, 8 to 10 ng gabi. So, kung di ka pwede ng Monday, may Tuesday, may Wednesday, may Thursday, Friday, and you're going to start writing your plan. There's going to be a format to the plan. And on 25, we're gonna meet each other for the live workshop to continue what we did. Now, you have the option to join yung webinar only, yung live workshop only, or both. Pero at least, kung nasa ibang bansa ka, pwede ka mag-join ng 5 days na webinar. The webinar is mostly quiet, and I'll just be there if you have questions. I'll guide you to the questions. Tapos kung meron kang clarification, I'll just be online. We will all make our written plan sabay-sabay. By the way, if I stop here, you'd be successful na. If you have a written plan, promise. Lalo na kung guided kayo. Okay? So that's one event you can attend. Okay. Let's move on. Now, you can also avail of live coaching because most people who succeed quick avail of live coaching. You can also, or like, for example, my live coaching for entrepreneurs is called the Marketing Success Formula. Yan yung akin. Na 7 months, coach ko sila. Twice a month nagmi-meet mga entrepreneurs with their virtual assistants. Now, there's also called online coaching, which I started noong 2007. Nag-avail ako ng online coaching for 80,000 pesos sa isang negro na ang pangalan na Stephen Pierce. And it was just a 3-month coaching thing. My version of that is the Online Mentoring Club, a 12-month coaching na hindi naman 80,000 pesos. It's about 1/4 of that lang. Okay, so that's my online coaching. So where you can learn and accelerate yourself. Okay, now I have a question. What if you can get all of those for up to 60% off? What if you can get a seminar for 60% off, get a workshop for 50% off? What if you can get a live coaching or online coaching for up to 60% off? What if? What if lang? What do you think? Would it be, what do you think? What if lang naman? So that's why we created the Christmas bundles last year. Last year, my virtual assistants got together in Trinoma. They discussed stuff na hindi ko alam. Pagbalik nila sa bahay, they emailed me a proposal. Ito gusto namin gawin. We want to offer your stuff for 60% off. Tapos binigay nila sa akin yung rules, binigay nila sa akin yung combinations, and out came the Christmas bundles. Okay. Now, the Christmas bundles is the once a year na activity where we bundle stuff together, including mentoring programs. The mentoring programs are 20% off, but the other stuff are 60% off. So up to 60%, from 20 to 60% off. So let's go check out kung ano yung website na kinrate nila. The website is jhilario.com/xmasregalo2013. Medyo mahaba, ganyan talaga ang buhay. And it gives you a story about mga virtual assistants. Yung iba na-meet nyo na. Yung iba na-meet nyo sa VA Summit. Ito yung catch. When you met them in the VA Summit, did you know what seminars they took? No, you don't. Did you know what webinars they attended. Unless you ask that question, no, you don't. Dun sa website na to, you'll find out. Okay? Yan, dun yung mga pangalan ng mga virtual assistants. Tapos nandun yung mga products na tiningnan na nila in the past na allowed them to become what they are right now. Okay? So, go to this website and see for yourself kung ano yung tinake nila. Tapos, you can also see for yourself if you can take that also. Now, I'm going to go to that website now to show you what it looks like para masaya, di ba? Xmas. Ano yung Xmas? Regalo. Regalo 2013. Just go there and show you what it looks like. So, ang bilis-bilis talaga ng internet. So, the Christmas bundles is separated into two groups. The first group is, ay, bagal ng internet, so huwag muna pakita to. The first group is for virtual assistants. The second group of bundles is for entrepreneurs. Okay? So, pili ka kung gusto mo entrepreneur, gusto mo virtual assistant. Dito sa bundles, pareho naman silang entrepreneurs, pero ginawa namin specific yung pang virtual assistant. Now, the bundles for virtual assistants, that's 60% off. Okay? Yung mga mentoring programs is 20% off. Now, the deadline for the 60% off is hanggang next week lang. If you decide after next week, it becomes like 40% off. Then eventually it becomes 20% off. So for the next 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, pababa ng pababa yung discount. Pababa ng pababa. This week hanggang next week, I think December 16, yan ang pinakamalaking discounts. About 60% off. Can you give me the direct link? Ay, mag-work ng jomarhilario eh. Can you give me the direct link? Naglolo ko si jomarhilario. Now, Gangnam Style. Hindi Gangnam Style. Ano ba yan? Okay. I have something important to say. Everybody who gets a deal or an item from the Christmas bundles, you get to join a raffle. Okay? Okay. Pero hindi lang yun. We'll talk about the raffle later. Yung kung ano yung price ng raffle. I think it's more important for you to know that I'm going to give a bonus for the first 10 who buys anything. Now, the first 10 who gets a product from the Christmas bundles, you get to pick any of the books I mentioned. I can send it to you audiobook. I'm gonna buy the audiobook. I'm not gonna pirate it. I'm gonna give you, or I can give you a physical book if you are in the Philippines, or have it sent to you by Amazon, or I can give you the cash equivalent for the book. So the first 10, and that includes yung habit, kung gusto nyo kunin yung habit. The first 10 to buy from the Christmas bundles, you get a choice of an audiobook, a physical book, or a cash equivalent of the books I mentioned to get you started. Okay, folks? So here are the bundles. Okay, I think 12 days of Christmas. So when you enter, hindi ito yung pupuntahan mo. There's a website that you will enter. So ito yung Christmas bundles are here. Christmas singles, yung single item lang. Bundles are we put stuff together para mas mura siya. So let's go start with this one. This is for virtual assistants. This is for expert virtual assistant. Nikki, kailangan distinguish ito, hindi kita. This is for starting virtual assistants, and then this is for, teka lang, red eh. Hindi mo naman makita kasi red din yung aking, wait. Okay, folks. This is for expert. Let's go check out the first link for the startup virtual assistant. So, ito yon. Work from home startup kit, bundle 1. So, ito yung advanced kit. Hindi yung kanina, hindi obvious yung difference ha. Ano yun? Ito rin ata yun eh. Parang ito rin. Anyway. So, this is bundle 1. That's bundle 2. This is for advanced. This is for startup. This is 60% off dun sa live seminar. Okay? Tapos ito yung get it all. So, let's all first open the first bundle. Nikki need to improve the way they're differentiated. They're not different at all. Eh. So this is bundle number one. Let me show you the inside. You get a downloadable version of the August seminar. There is, are you qualified to work from home? The webinar. This is a brand new webinar na nobody has heard before. There's myths and facts webinar from work at home. How to ask your client for a higher rate webinar. There's the Gmail Mastery course. The total value is 10,000 pesos. 60% off, 4,325. Now, that is only up to December 16. You will save up to 6,170. That's bundle one. Okay? So, how did I get here? I went to Christmas bundles. You can also select here, work from home startup kit. This is it. Now, if you want to see the next one, there is a link sa bottom. Show me the next deal. Okay? So, let me just show you this first. So, bundle one is the downloadable version with a lot of extras in two new webinars. One new webinar na recording, and you can pay by BPI BDO or use this link to buy using a credit card or PayPal. Now, you need to understand that we changed our guarantee. Okay? Instead of a usual 100% money back guarantee, if you get a refund, we'll add 1,000 pesos. So it's money back plus 1,000 pesos. If you're unhappy with whatever you got, within 45 days, tell us you're unhappy. Just send us an email. It's as simple as sending us an email. No need to tell us why you're unhappy. Okay? Ako, I appreciate if you tell me why para mag-improve kami. Pero, no, you don't really need to tell us. And we'll give you your money back plus 1,000 pesos. What do you think? So this stuff, we designed this to give it to yourself. Okay? Not really for other people. Kasi some other people, medyo nega sila eh. Alam niyo yun? So, sa mga open lang na mga tao, sige, iregalo mo to. Ikaw bumili, ipadala mo sa kanya. Okay? Last time we tried to give it as gifts, pero hindi naman natuwa yung taong tumanggap. Kaya wag na lang. Ibigay nyo na lang sa sarili nyo, di ba? Now, if you're looking at the bundle one and you want to see what's the other ones, just click on show me the next deal. So nakakatuwa to kasi show me ka lang ng show me the next deal, makikita mo. Ito yung advanced naman, which features interviews from three of the top local online job markets. This is Elance, freelancer.com, online jobs. Yung interviews namin with them, they teach you stuff na hindi normally alam ng ibang tao. These are the owner of onlinejobs.ph, the country manager of freelancer.com, and country manager of elance.com. These are interviews. There's a mega webinar that's like 3 hours long with 4 virtual assistants. And there's an interview with Joyce, an interview with Christine. Total value is 10,500. You only get it for 4,375. This is advanced. Normally, kung nag-BA seminar ka na, you get this. This bundle 2. Okay? So, PPI, BDO, or credit card. Niki ko lang to ng logo ng credit card. Dapat may logo dyan. At may word na credit card. Okay, now let's show you the next deal again. So, mas madali, just surf to the next deal. It's easier. Okay? So, I hope you appreciate yung effort ng mga as team ko sila gumawa nito. And the bundle 3 is actually combination of the two bundle 1 and 2. So, if you're ready to level up, get the downloadable VA, get the advance, and goodness gracious, you get to attend March 22. Normally, you would pay 27,000 pesos dyan. You'll only pay 10,775. Okay? Ang savings mo 17,000 pesos. Kasi may downloadable ka na nga in advance, no? By the way, the downloadable is not the same as the seminar. VA Seminar 101 is completely different. Okay? Tapos may advanced na interviews ka pa. Tapos meron ka ng premium seat. By the way, premium seats gets you a recording, I think, also of the event. Correct mo ako if I'm wrong, ha? Nikki or Jasmine. So, the bundle 3 is what we really want you to get if you were hindi ka pa naman nakaka-attend or you want to attend the live event next year and get a recording of the live event this year. Okay, so that's bundle 3. Very good savings of 17,000 pesos. Now, let me go to the next deal, di ba? Yeah. So, yung premium seat, as differentiated from a regular seat and a dream deal. The premium seat contains the recording of the event also. Nakaka-attend ka, may recording ka pa. So the next one is Ultimate Facebook Marketing. So this is Expert Virtual Assistant Bundle. Nandito na ako, Ultimate Facebook Marketing. Next lang ako na next eh. So this is all about Facebook marketing. Oh, these are a combination of brand new presentations. Okay, brand new presentations. Some of them have video, some of them don't have video. We're doing our best to make it all video. Okay, Docs? Ako lahat ito. Okay? So, lahat ito bagong presentations on Facebook marketing. And if you get it, it's 10,000 pesos, but only 4-5 if you get this. So this is, for those who want to concentrate on Facebook marketing, this is very good stuff. Okay, meron pa kaming bonus dito pero I'll discuss it some other time. So that's bundle 4, save 5,955. Let me go to the next deal. Again, if you buy now and you're in the top 10, you get to pick any of the books that I mentioned earlier in audio, in physical, or I'll give you the cash equivalent if you want to buy it yourself. Okay, looks? So, yon. So, baka jumpstart ka na. First 10 to buy. You can start buying now if you want. Entrepreneurs and Businessmen Bundle. Okay. So, tapos na tayo dun sa dun sa mga VA. Ito naman for entrepreneurs and businessmen, kasama kayo dun this is the premium seat. So, this is the discounted seat to the January event. Yung 6 days. Ito yun. Instead of paying 6,000 for the 6 days, you get to attend it. Okay? You get this video on getting inside the mind of Apple's secret weapon. You get this video on how to be the next Pinoy Steve Jobs. It's brand new. And you get this video on how an online marketer thinks before he sleeps. Bonus. And you don't have to pay 12,475. Just pay even less than the planning workshop, 5,475. Savings of 7,000 pesos. Okay lang? Ay, one day lang pala, hindi ito kasama yung webinar. Sorry. It's only for the Saturday live event. Hindi kasama yung webinar na 5 days. Sorry. Success planning workshop only for 1 day. Okay? Optional kasi yung webinar na 5 days. Okay? So, but still a great deal because it's even less than what you'd normally pay. May bonus ka pa na webinars. Actually, hindi webinars yan, videos yan. Videos na i-record namin. Okay, docs? So, then let's go to the next deal. Again, the guarantee has been changed. 45-day, 100% money back, plus 1,000 pesos for just trying it out. Now, the next deal is another bundle called Online Mentoring Club, How to Start in Online Marketing. Normal price is 2,475 monthly for 12 months or 28,275 for 12 months full payment. Pero ang special rate hanggang December 24. So hanggang December 24, hindi December 16, is 17% to 19% na off. Okay? So you get to save up to 17% or 19%. So 2,055 per month na lang or 23,160 na lang. This is like going to the old rates of OMC2. Okay? So this is it. Full payment or installment for Online Mentoring Club. For those of you looking to find a way to get into online marketing, hindi VA, ito yon. Ito yung best na pwede mong puntahan. You're starting from nothing, from scratch. You get into this. Okay? Plus, we'll have some more bonuses later for this one. Okay. Now, let me go to the next deal, which is, again, designed for business people. Okay, this is the marketing success formula, which is normally 7,885. It's now only 6,485 a month for 7 months for 2 people. Okay, so it's 1 virtual assistant, 1 entrepreneur. Okay, so yan. Ganda yan. 2 meetings yan a month. Isang live, isang online. Yung online, 3 hours workshop yon. 2 people yan, ikaw ang assistant mo. Wala kang assistant, I'll help you get one. I'll help you get a virtual assistant. Okay, it's normally 53,000 full. It's now only 43,000. Savings of 10,000 pesos. So this is for serious business people na meron ng produkto. You need to have a business. You need to have a product to do this. Okay, and we run this. We have very successful students running Green Wasabi, Makati Dog and Cat Hospital. There's around more than 10 entrepreneurs running this program right now. Na you will join them. Okay, so again, this is parang a place for you to gain new friends na parehong mindset. Okay, Docs? Maganda yan. Because you meet them every month. And they have lunches together na informal, di ba? Talagang, you need to become an entrepreneur na level up. You need to be with entrepreneurs na nagle-level up tulad ng mga members ng Marketing Success Formula. Okay, so that's at 6,000 pesos. That's very reasonable for one live meeting a month. Kasi 7 months lang to. Tapos may online meeting pa. It's too reasonable. Considering dalawang tao yan. For two people yan. So Marketing Success Formula is for two people. Online Mentoring Club is for one person. O Online Mentoring Club is for those na nagsisimula from nothing. Marketing Success Formula, if you already have a business, you want to go big online. Ayan. So, deadline for that is hanggang December 24. Okay? And of course, the guarantee also applies. Okay, next deal. So, Ultimate Bundle. Ikaw. Ultimate Bundle is called that way because you're getting everything. Okay? I want it all. Okay, parang ho ho ho. I want it all. So, that's essentially it. You want everything. So, ang hirap basahin, my dear. So you get bundle 1, you get bundle 2, you get bundle 3, you get bundle 4. Okay? And it's instead of 132,000, it's just 50,000 pesos. And you save 60%. So that's the first part. This is about virtual assistant. The ultimate bundle for virtual assistants. Dapat lagay natin to, Nikki, pang virtual assistant yan. And the second one is the ultimate bundle for business. So you want to attend the planning workshop, you want to become a member of the online mentoring club. So ito yan. Okay? So ito lang naman. Ito yung dalawa lang. Bundle 5 and bundle 6. And that one is, instead of 132,000, 50,000 na lang. So nandun ka sa workshop. Dear, something is wrong here. Kulang to. Nawawala yung marketing success formula dito. I think so. Because ang total mo, 132. Okay, mali to. May typo to. We'll just fix this later. Pa-fix na lang ha, Nikki, ha? The MSF is done by people na wala sa Manila. Kaya eh. Kasi we record the events. So if you're not in Manila, you wanna attend the Marketing Success Formula, you have a business, my suggestion is hire a virtual assistant in Manila who can attend for you. And pwede ka online. Meron kaming member ng Marketing Success Formula na online. Okay, nawawala yung bundle 7 dito, dear Nikki, ha? Nawawala. Okay. So ayos na lang namin tong last na to, yung I can have it all. So, I don't know, meron pa bang next? Ito na pala yung last. So, have it all. So, those are the bundles. You can also get tingi. May tingi eh. It's called Christmas singles. I'm about to end. The Christmas singles are, ayan, okay. If you just want to get VA seminar at 29% discount, ayan. You want to get yung interview with John Jonas at 13%. You want to get how to ask your client for a higher rate at 20%. So there are just 3 of these singles o tingi na tinatawag. Okay? So we have bundles and singles. And if you want to do comparison, just see it all in one page. Just click on that one, the third one. And you see everything in one page. Para pwede kang compare. Now, all these discounts are brand new. If you are enjoying discounts in any one of my clubs, they don't apply. You never stack discounts anyway. Okay? So, the discounts here are very low. So, wag mo nang isabihin yung, meron akong discount ng 1,000 sa online mentoring club. pag in-apply ko yon mas matipid ito. So, hindi tayo magdadagdag ng discount from any other program. These are brand new discounts, masyadong mababa na. Okay? So, I suggest you take a look at it carefully, decide before December 16, and actually decide agad if you really are serious in doing online business. I have taken the risk. If you notice na we have leveled up the guarantee na you're not risking your money at all. So if you don't like what you just got, we'll give you your money back and we'll give you 1,000 pesos for your trouble. Maganda ba yan? You know? 365, we have money back guarantee plus okay, your happiness guarantee plus 1,000 pesos if you're not happy after within 45 days of getting it. Okay, docs? So, just for trying it, okay lang sa amin. So, the risk right now no is with me. Okay? Kasi pag ayaw mo naman, ang ginagawa na lang is we accept an email from you. As long as babalik namin yung ang rules namin for refund is we always refund through your PayPal account. Okay? We always refund through a PayPal account under your name. It has to be under your name. Yan ang aming refund policy. Okay, Docs? If you don't know how to make a PayPal account, we have a guide on how to make a PayPal account. Okay, Docs? Pag senior citizen ka, pwede naman kami mag-deposit kung hindi ka marunong mag-PayPal account. Pero normally we refund by PayPal. Okay. So, sabi ni Nikki, inayos na daw niya yung I want it all. So, ito siya, donk. Na-click na daw niya. Now, if you want to know this, you have questions, you go to the questions tab. And if you want to see the story of how it began, nandyan, basahin nyo rin dyan. Okay? So, updated na to. Ayan. Hindi to updated kasi mali tong amount na to. Ayusin mo tong amount. Kasi it's identical to the one here. I'm sure that's not the right amount. Okay, Doc? So, I want it all. You want to be an online mentoring club, you want to be the planning event, and you want to be a part of the marketing success formula. Okay, Docs? So, yan Thank you so much for listening. And I'm 16 minutes overtime. Sana okay lang yon. That's our Christmas bundles for today. This is not the end of it. There's a recording of the webinar. Plus, there's a lot more stuff for you to receive. No, this is just the icing on the cake. We have prepared other bonuses we will mention in the coming days. But if I were you and you don't recognize that this is a great opportunity for you to learn, to start changing your life, to start having different problems. Ang different problem ganito. Kaya yung problem na pang work from home, katulad ng ganito. Shucks, kailangan natin umuwi. Bakit? 5 o'clock na, darating na mga empleyado sa mall. Ganyan. Anong oras tayo magmamall? From 10 o'clock to 4. Bakit tayo magmamall ng 10 to 4? Kasi pag 10 to 4, wala pang empleyado sa mall masyado. Pagdating ng 5, traffic na. So, dapat 4, uwi na tayo. Yun ang mga bagong problema. Kung gusto niyo ng ganong klaseng problema, yan. Welcome to the world of work from home. Problems don't change. They don't disappear. They just change. And we love that you have the kind of problems that are worth fighting for, no? Saan kaya kami pupunta ngayon? Saan kami magde-date? Kasi sky's the limit na yung date nyo kasi hindi na kayo kailangan gabihin kasi daytime na, di ba? So, iba eh. So, it's a different kind of work and I don't know if you can find an opportunity wherein the risk is taken by the person introducing you to the opportunity. Okay? So, for those of you na medyo duda, paano mo ba malalaman kung nagsasabi ng totoo si Jomar? I suggest you go to vaseminar.com and you will see siguro mga 500 plus na tao describing how I do my events and how I do stuff. So just go to vaseminar.com if you kind of like, sino ba tong tao na tong daldal ng nandaldal? So vaseminar.com is my website that contains the comments of what other people say about the stuff I do online and offline and my events. So, hintayin nyo na lang mag-load sa vaseminar.com kasi ayaw niya. Final reminder, first 10 to get these discounted resources. Mas mabilis pag nag-online kayo. will get a choice of a book, okay, from me. So vaseminar.com, seminar to get to know Jomar, to find out what people say about me. Okay? Si Bo Sanchez nga pala ang nag-launch ng aking ginagawa sa buhay. Siya nga may pakana nito. Kaya ako tinuturuan ngayon. So ito yung laman ng vaseminar.com. So that's Jaisa, one of my successful students, si Noemi, si Gracie, mga VAs na to, si Cristel, yun pa ba? Kami dyan, si Joy, ayan, si Marvin, the summit, si Dance, si Jaisa ulit, si Dance ulit, paulit-ulit to si Cons, ayan. Cons is a choir member of Feast. So that's the actual picture of Joy. That's Mike Ortiz. That's Dean De La Cruz. These are the names of the people that I've helped. Cecil. And if you want, there are even Facebook posts here that you can look for the actual name of the people. So that's Marvin. This is our events, VA seminar. Ayan. So yan ang vaseminar.com in case you want to see what it looks like and what people say about the event and what people say about me. That's cons. So this is like 500 people. Iba-iba. Si Fritzy, si Jan, si Milmarch. Ano yan? This is a Tumblr blog, so this has more. Okay? For those of you who have first time na encounter ako, just go to vaseminar.com and try to find out if what am I talking about? Is it real? Diba? Okay, so thank you so much for attending. Again, let me remind you the website to go if you want to take a look at the Christmas bundles. Thank you so much for listening. As usual, as is our practice, Nikki will be online to answer your questions. Okay? I will be signing off, but Nikki will be the one to close the webinar formally if you have questions. So just stay online. If you have a question and type in your questions, Nikki will give you an answer. If you don't know the answer, kasi bago lang yung program, we'll keep your question in mind and answer it later. Okay, I will be announcing a webinar soon, and we will be posting the recording of this one online. Thank you so much, and live a marvelous life because you deserve it, and your family too. Bye.